welcome to Directed Numbers. Just before we start, a reminder that there is a notes jotter available for this video. Just check the description below for a download link and you'll be able to work along with me as we go through the video. So we're going to begin with a little bit of addition and subtraction, and you'll notice that some of these are negative numbers, some of them are positive numbers, but we're just going to use the number line in order to help us to actually deal with these questions. So the first thing that I want to do is just point out that with the number line, this value at the start of every one of the questions, that is where we should be beginning on the number line. So we begin at that point and we move depending on the second part. Okay, so the first one, we're going to start at -3. Well, we're going to begin here at -3, and it asks us to add 7. Now if we are adding, we are moving to the right. So we're adding on 7, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the place that we've ended up is at 4. And so our answer to -3 plus 7 would be 4. In the next one, we are beginning at -2. So we want to start right here at -2. And this time we are subtracting 4. So subtraction means to go to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take us to -6. And then finally, we have 3 take away 5. And so the 3 is our starting point on the number line. And we want to take away 5. So we're going to go 5 places to the left. 3, 4, 5. And we end up at -2. In the next section, we've got -1 plus -7. So this is an interesting one. We are adding a negative value. Now the whole purpose of a negative is to basically create a opposite, a reverse. Okay, and so we are still beginning at the number that's at the start. So we're going to begin at -1, but here, because we are adding a negative, add would suggest we go to the right, but because we are adding a negative, that reverses the operation. And so instead of going to the right, we're actually going to go to the left, and we're going to go to the left 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so we would end up at -8. In the next question, we are starting from the number 2, and again we are adding a -6. So add would tell us to go to the right, but the negative is telling us to do the opposite, so we're going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would be at -4. And then in our final question in this section, we're at -5 as our starting point. So here we are, and we're going to add -5. So again, add would suggest that we would move to the right, but the negative is telling us to do the opposite of that. So we're going to go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -10. And in the last section, we begin with -3. So that's going to be our starting point on our number line. And it's asking us to subtract -5. So first of all, subtract would tell us to go to the left, but again, it's a negative value, and so that reverses our operation. So instead of going to the left, we're actually going to go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our answer would actually be 2. So -3 take away -5 is 2. If we go to -2 take away -2, we'd be beginning at -2. Subtraction would tell us to go to the left, but the negative is telling us to do the opposite, and so we're going to go to the right 2 spaces, and we actually end up at 0. And finally, we are dealing with 8 as our starting point. Take away -2, and so the take away would tell us to go to the left, but the extra negative here is telling us to do the opposite. We're going to go to the right 1, 2, and we're going to have an answer of 10. So next we're going to look at multiplication, and we have 4 very important rules when it comes to multiplying with directed numbers. So if we have a positive value multiplied by a positive value, we will have a positive result. If we have a negative value multiplied by another negative value, we will get a positive result. And so in these 2 cases, this is where the 2 signs are the same. So if we have the same signs, we will end up with a positive result. In the other 2, we have a positive value multiplied by a negative value, creating a negative result, and a negative value being multiplied by a positive value, giving a negative result. So in these 2 cases, if the signs are different, we will end up with a negative result. And so, in each of these cases, the first thing I would always do is to ignore the negatives to start with and just work out the actual numerical values. So 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 9 is 18. 7 times 5 is 35. 3 times 6 is 18, 8 times 9 is 72, 4 times 4 is 16. It then just comes to deciding whether our answers are going to be positive results or negative results. So if we have the same sign in both of our values, we will have a positive result. If we have different signs, it will be a negative result. And so in our first one, this is a positive times a negative, so we get negative. In our second one, -2 times -9, well, that's a negative times a negative, same signs, so it'll be a positive result. -7 times 5, well, that is a negative times a positive, giving us a negative result. -3 times -6, well, they are two of the same sign, so it'll be a positive. 8 times -9, well, that's positive times negative, so we get a negative result. And -4 times 4, well, that's a negative times a positive, a negative result. When looking at division, we actually have exactly the same rules as we did for multiplication. So the 2 versions where we have the same sign, we will get a positive result, so positive divided by positive and negative divided by negative. And the 2 situations where we have different signs, we will get a negative result. And so I'm actually going to do this in exactly the same way as I did with the multiplications. First of all, ignore whether they are negatives or not and just find the numerical answers, and then decide whether we should have a positive or negative result. And so 12 divided by 4, well, that is 3. 18 divided by 9 would be 2. 40 divided by 5 would be 8, 24 divided by 6 would be 4, 72 divided by 9 would be 8, and 4 divided by 4 would be 1. So now the final choice is whether these are going to be positive or negative results. Well, in the first question, I have a positive divided by a negative, which will mean a negative result. The second one, I have a negative divided by a negative, which means positive. In the third, negative divided by a positive will give me a negative. In the fourth one, a negative divided by a negative, so it's going to be positive. Positive divided by negative, so it's going to be a negative. And negative divided by positive, it's going to be negative. And so we end with the exam question. This came from the Edexcel paper in November 2017, and it was Foundation Paper 1, meaning it's a non-calculator question. and we're told here are four numbers: -9, -2, 2 and 9. Write one of these numbers in each box to make a correct calculation. So something plus something equals -7. Now, as we can see, these values have all got a relationship of 7 in some way. From -9 to -2, that is a difference of 7. From 2 to 9 is a difference of 7. But we need to create a negative answer when adding. Now this is, there are a couple of ways of going about this. We could start out on our number line. We could start out with a negative value and add something on, and it might still remain negative. Or the other option, we could start with a positive value, and when we add a negative value, so add a negative, we may well end up in the negative values, and so we need to make a decision. One way that we could do this is starting with a negative value. Now, if I start with -2, I'm not going to be able to add any of these values and reach -7. So let's start with -9, the smallest number that we have. How would I get from -9 up to -7? Well, I would have to add 2. It works perfectly. So -9 plus 2 is -7. But is there another option? Well, let's think about starting with a positive value. Again, if I start with 9, if I wanted to get to -7, I would have to take away an awful lot of numbers. I'd have to take away 16 to get there, and that's not part of the numbers we've got. But if I begin with 2, well, how would I get from 2 to -7? Well, that would be 2 take away 9. And so, to add -9, there's the add taking me to the right, but the negative doing the opposite and taking me to the left. That would also give me -7.